Mike, you and I have been having some serious discussion around the future of consolidated coaching, kind of what we're going to do, the feedback we've been getting, quite frankly, the excuses that we've been getting, whether it's just people being polite. I don't know, man.
What we want to do with consolidated coaching, kind of what the positives and the negatives are that we've been receiving, kind of seek some feedback from the group and figure out what's going to make the most sense moving forward. Because Scott, you and I have talked a lot about, what are our goals as a coaching program?
The intellectual philanthropy, I'm going to be honest, is just wearing on me. I was just looking through a few of the people that have canceled the membership, and something as simple as, hey, Scott, I'm in your coaching program. Can I get just a few minutes of your time to talk through a potential company change? So, on a Saturday, I take time away from my family. That turns into an hour-long conversation. We talk through all the pros and cons of changing companies, how to set it up, what to do. Basically for the $200 a month, this individual got some free high-level one-on-one coaching, sends me a very complimentary email about how it was a great decision, easy transition. I really helped set her up for success, put her mind in the right space. She's doing more business. She's going to make more money than she's ever made. By the way, can I go ahead and cancel my coaching because I'd like to save that $200 a month? They think that for $200 a month, we're going to give them some silver bullet, some script, some stake through the heart of the vampire of hard work, and money's just going to rain from the sky, and they're going to make $500,000. And then when they realize, you actually have to put the work in, they're like, well, why am I going to pay $200 for somebody to tell me to work? I know I need to work, and I'm just too lazy to do it. So my mind is blown. I don't know which direction to go. We've talked about lowering the price, increasing the price, charging separately for the live events, which I think have been adding an insane amount of value. And we're at an impasse where I don't know how to best serve the audience that we want to take care of.
What do we do, right? Do we lower the price to something that's ridiculously low so everybody, A, can afford it, and B, not justify saying they can't? And if you want more, you want something higher level, something that's more insider, then you pay to play for more, right? You pay to get into that room with the top producers. Or do we just elevate the price and get rid of all those people and try to do what the core does and only invite already successful people in? My perspective on it is we create an inclusive environment where there's a basic level program that almost anybody can afford that's going to give them a bit of value. And then those people who are smart enough to know that they need to invest in themselves until it hurts in order to be successful will do that and show up at the live events and show up for the better offerings.
But basically, anybody that's going to pay to be in the program going forward will have access to this. And everything that you and I have ever recorded in effectively any iteration of consolidated coaching is in here. So there's always kind of a featured lesson. When we did the 66-day challenge, it's here. If you want to go back and review the 66-day challenge of lead generation, you can watch all 65 videos here. There's additional lessons, a Kickstart series, all of the archived webinars, guests that we've done, the original series, 3 months to a more productive loan officer. All these things, if you and I had the interest, we could go back in and recreate these as single one-off products for $599, $999, and we could sell them online like Todd Duncan does or the core does or whoever. But who wants to go through all that bullshit when if people would just take the time to log in and check this out? And then what we're going to launch this next month is Coach Accountable, which is our accountability system. This is basically an overview of the course that we now have built out, about 50 steps to get yourself into a better methodology to track calls, to do your accountability. And every day at the end of the day, I get a text message where it just says, okay, it comes in around 2 o'clock, so that way I have some time to make my calls if I haven't made it yet. How many calls have you made? The goal is 5 a day. So it just tracks my metrics here. How many calls to new realtor referral partners have you made during the day? It's been 0 a couple times. It was 18 one day. I guess I was really motivated last Thursday. I'm pretty excited about this to launch it to our members. basically workflow to go through digital coaching so that, we can be left alone, but add a ton of value. And here's kind of just all the steps. Obviously, you got to acknowledge the silly legal stuff. Then you can go through, watch this training, start your tracking, overcoming rate objections, and it just goes on and on and on and on. We're at about $5,000 a month all in just to keep up the webinar. Divide by, let's say, 88 people. That's $57 a month. We make no money. We just pay for the overhead. We'll try to scale it. We'll get our 88 people in so that we feel good and we're not losing money and our wives don't hate us for spending money on this second career that we commit so much time to. So that's $57. I don't care if we round it to 49 if there's some marketing premise, like I'll pitch in the $8 until we scale to more members. Do you think we can get 88 members at $49? If we can't, I just want to put a bullet through my head right now.
If we can't, we shut it down. We walk away.
I think we should do double that so we can at least make our car payment. Like, I think we should have a number where if we don't get at least, make up a number, 150 people at $88 a month. And that includes all the people that are currently paying $200 a month. So they're basically just going to get a massive discount. If we can't get 150 people paying $49 a month, then let's just wind it down, leave the Facebook group there as a cool kind of
go to one-on-one coaching. Don't we just attract a lower and lower quality loan officer? Yes, but we're giving less, and it's kind of a pay to play, right? Get the basic level so we're paying our bills, so we can afford to have you in the program. We don't make anything, and if you can actually invest in yourself, then you get invited to the events. And the people that already committed to themselves, that already paid a lot, they're going to spend less. So I think it's a way to honor everybody in that situation and kind of create a little bit of accountability and say, you're either going to make it or you're not. And if you're not, get the hell out.
Let's talk about the live event. The live event in San Diego is absolutely a go. And I don't care if it's me and you and 3 buddies or 100 people, but I've been kicking around this idea, if we're going to raise the price, do we limit the members? Do we really make this a more intimate value add? The core has done a great job of creating a self-fulfilling prophecy where they only allow top producers in. So top producers want to learn from other top producers, so they can pay $5,000 for top producers to listen to other top producers, and they all come back with the same stuff. Good customer service, have systems, send pizzas when they close escrow, and go to closings. And it's like, okay, that's cool. Like if you're in their private coaching, you got to hang out with all your buddies and make friends. If you went, you got a lot more of the same. Like, what did we do on the live event?
Yeah. Live event's tricky because we want to create a really great experience for people in the live event. And that costs a lot of money. So for those of you who are watching this who don't know what it takes to put on a live event, Scott and I dropped about $30,000 on the last one, and we didn't even bring in like a real powerful speaker. We kind of just crowdsourced from the group that we had. So we're talking to some people now that are highly, highly, highly sought after coaches and speakers. One guy that we're thinking of bringing in is like on a list of the 50 most daring entrepreneurs in the world with like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, other people like that. That costs a lot of money to bring these people in. So we want to be able to be able to bring those people into the room. And then we also want the room to be beautiful, right? We want to be in a nice environment. We want natural light. We want healthy food. We want an epic experience. So we need to be able to charge enough for the event to hold the event that we want to have.
All right, so this is what we got. We've got $59 for, just a synopsis here, $59 for monthly digital coaching only, and average to slightly below average customer service from Chris DeRosa. He will get to your emails within 72 hours and reset your passwords and all that stuff. That monthly coaching gets you access to the Knowledge Vault, which, Jesus, man, we should be selling that for like $1,000 a month, but I digress. Access to the Knowledge Vault. We will enroll you in Coach Accountable, which gives you kind of digital prompts to watch a bunch of the videos in the Knowledge Vault, plus daily text message accountability. And then it also gives you access, which you will have to register. I will send you, if you sign up the link, you will have to register to the morning webinar live on lead generation starting next Monday, every morning at 8:30. You get all of that for $59. I feel like an infomercial right now, but I'm simultaneously excited But in the pit of my stomach, I'm just like, I can't believe we're giving this away for $59. But anyway, I digress. And if we don't get 150 people to sign up by next Monday, we're
out.
We're not doing the digital.
Starting tomorrow, everybody's out. You have to re-sign up if you want in. And to address anybody who paid annually, your subscription, this is your last month for most people. We'll go back and make sure, but we'll address you one-on-one to make sure that you're, appropriately compensated and dealt with for the annual subscription that you committed to up front. But most of them came through late last May, early last June. By the way, if anybody's watching and thinking that like we made this up beforehand, this is totally off the cuff.
Yeah. No, this is the most live discussion. I mean, this morning we talked and I was about ready to burn the whole fucker down. I was like, burn it down, Pookie. I don't care. I'm going to go originate 2 more loans a month and everybody can piss off and don't talk to me. I'll hand you over to other coaches.